Yeah, Drake, you really need to quit your music career because you're about to get flamed after this one. Maybe after this song, you might actually do it. Yeah. Started from digressing, now you acting all tough. Claiming you the best, but your bars ain't enough. Used to play a role, now you playing yourself. Running like a king, but you dust on the shelf. Drizzy in the mirror, wondering who he trying to be. Borrowed flows, borrowed style, where's the originality? Eternal's own actor, ain't no real MC. Crying in the booth, call it rap, R and WB. Started from the bottom, but who did you climb? Called chasing, always I can respect your grind. Acting like a killer, but you soft in the core. Switching up friends was loyalty for OVO the gang, but it's built on lies. Gassed up by yes men, feeding you alibi. Ghost Riders on payroll, that's no secret to us. Claim on all the glory, that's a serious bluff. Every feature you touch, same formulatic sound. Drake the chameleon trying to blend in with the crowd. Claiming all of the charts, but where's the substance, bro? Shallow tracks, empty beats, it's all for show. Started beats for a promo, but you never respond. Acting tough on Twitter, but in real life you're gone. Meek called you out and you're hot behind your team. Too afraid to battle, but you not what you seem. Instagram flexing, always showing off well, but can't buy respect or a genuine self. Switching up flows, but it's always the same. Recycle old patterns, man, you playing the game. Talking about your feelings, but it's all for the fame. Drake the actor, stick to scripts, you know your lane. Hide it behind features, that's how you say hi. Carry a track, can't, cause slow, thinking you forgot. Too many ghost riders can't keep up the lie. Your pen game weak, that's why you buy lines. Flexing with the crew, but where's your loyalty at? Backstabbing friends, ain't no love in that. Talking about the city, but you rarely give back. Exploiting the culture for a platinum plaque. OVO sound, it's a label of clones. No originality, y'all sound like drones. Always playing safe, never taking a risk. Claiming you the best, but there's a whole list. Pretending you're humble, but your ego's too big. Drake the puppet, always doing a jig. Copying in the trends, never set one for yourself. Always following others like a book on a shelf. Even with the fame, you stay insecure. Always needed validation, that's for sure. Acting like a tough guy, but we can see through the mask. When it's time to face the music, you take no task. Always in your feelings, but it's all an act. Drake the pretender, that's a cold fact. Your catalog's big, but it's filled with fluff. Quantity over quality, it ain't enough. Never in the streets, always in the suits. Talking about the struggle, but you don't know the heat. Acting like a legend, but you far from the grace. Drake the imitation, always switching place. Too afraid to fail, so you play it safe. Always middle of the road, never in the race. Talking about your haters, but you drive on the hate. Fuel for your ego, keep filling up the plate. Drake the facade, you ain't built to last. Just a flash in the pan, your time's in the past. Drake, you got the fame, but where's the respect? Lost it in the hype, couldn't keep it in the check. You're flexing on the gram, but it's all just a front. When it comes to real rap, you just always pull a stunt. Every album's the same, just a different name. Recycling your pain, it's a tired game. Collaborations galore, but it's all for the views. Using others' clout, you ain't paying your dues. Always in the headlines, never ask for your skill. More known for your antics than a real lyrical thrill. Acting like a saint, but you messy on the low. Trying to keep it clean, but your dirt always shows. Got a team of writers, but you take all the fame. Can't respect a rapper who don't own his own name. Talking about your riches, but it's shallow and cold. Money can't buy talent, it's a truth you've been told. Chasing after trends, but you ain't got a core. Making hits for the moment, but they never endure. Claiming you a boss, but you'll never in charge. Always following orders, playing a facade. Your discography is gone, but it's filled with the same. No growth in your art, just chasing the fame. Crying over exes, always in your feels, but rappers move on, they don't dwell on the heels. Talking about the struggle, but you ain't seen the light. Living in your mansion, far from the street light. Every song's a heartbreak, but it's hard to relate. When you live a life of luxury, there's no debate. Your flow's gotten lazy, your rhymes kinda weak. Drake the pop star, far from the elite. Running from the battle, never stood your ground. Drake the escape artist when real beef comes around. Your image is polished, but the cracks start to show. Drake the illusion is just a puppet in the show. Talking about success, but at what cost? Losing your integrity, now your soul is lost. Trying to stay relevant, but it's all in vain. Newcomers on your heels, coming for your reign. Your fans stay loyal, but for how long? When the real starts to fade, so does the song. Claiming you the GOAT, but it's all separate claim. Truth legends are crowned, they don't need to be named. Hiding in the spotlight, afraid of the dark. Drake the counterfeit can't make a real mark. Acting like a legend, but you far from the throne. Just another star, soon to be overthrown. Your life's almost up, and your time's almost up. The clock ticking fast to pretend to living in the past. Your empire's crumbling, built on shaky ground. When the dust finally settles, you won't be around. Talking about your woes, but it's all for the play. Scripted emotions rehearsed every day. You used to be hungry, but now you stay thin. Lost the passion for a rap, now it's all in your head. Drake the celebrity, but where's the craft? When it's all said and done, you could just be just a draft. Your legacy's tainted by the time and the lies and the fate. When the real ones are counting, you won't get a stake. Toronto's finest, what title? That title's a joke. Drake the actor, your career's going up in the smoke. Always in the limelight, but it started to dim. Drake the shadow, you can never win. Claiming you the king, but the crown ain't fit. Just another rapper trying to stay lit. Your reign's over, and your time's running out, Drake. The illusion, now the world has no doubt. So take a bow, Drizzy, your shows that it's in. A king without kingdom, a foe without a friend. The rap game's moving on, and you're left in the past. Drake, the fallen star, your fame couldn't last. So here's to the future without your charade. Real rappers coming back, and your memory will fade. No more Drake on the charts, no more fake love. Real ones will rise while you fall from above. Goodbye to your era, it was fun while it lasted. Drake, the impersonator, now a relic of the past. From the bottom to the top, then a rapid decline. Drake, your time is over, now the game's realigned. So here's to the truth and those who stay real, while Drake fades away and the new era sees the deal. Started with a bang, now you're ended with a whimper. Drake, the fallen star, just a flicker, just a glimmer. Your fans used to cheer, now they start to jeer. Seeing through the facade, now they see clear. Your beats used to knock, now they barely make a sound. Drake, the lightweight, can't go for pound, claiming you the boss, but you never had control. Just another puppet playing a borrowed role. Talking like a hustler, but you ain't paid your dues. Riding others' cocktails, pivoting out the views. Pivoting their views, your verses once inspired, now they just put us to sleep. Drake, the bedtime story, your rhymes are just too weak. You say you got bars, but you know you got help. Ghost rhymes written, ghost writers written, no pride in yourself. Acting like a god, but you ain't no deity. Drake, the normal man, your falls for all to see. Views on the gram, but you never face to face. Always playing safe, avoiding real disgrace. Your stories played out, and your narratives worn thin. Drake, their rent on can't keep us turned in, or tuned in. Empire fall, once had the juice, now you lost the zest. Drake, the fallen king, you no longer the best. Talking about your woes, but we tired of the sobs. Same old story, just a day, another job. Used to be the man, now you just a myth. Drake, the lost ghost, lost in the mist. Acting like a mogul, but you ain't no boss. Just another name, just a rapper's loss. Talk about the hustle, but you don't know the grind. Drake, the actor, just playing with time. Used to spit fire, now you barely spark. Drake, the dim light, fading in the dark. Claiming you the best, but you ain't top tier. Drake, the imitator, your end is near. Used to make waves, but now you barely make ripples. Drake, the small fish caught in your own riddles, mate. Your flows are unpredictable, your rhymes are getting stale. Drake, the broken record that a ship is sell, mate. Used to dream streams, now you're chasing the past. Drake's the lost cause, cause your fame wouldn't last. Every Drake's the same, every dream is the same, just a different name. Drake, the routine stuck in the game. You claim versatility, but it's all just a front. Drake, the chameleon, always pulling a stunt, mate. Your kingdom's collapsing, built on hollow ground, mate. The illusion nowhere to be found, Drake. Your crown's been tarnished, Drake. Your reigns didn't end, Drake. The pretender no more defend, Drake. Your empire's crumbling, Drake. Your vacate is near, Drake. The fallen star, your end is here, mate. Used to be the top, now you just a notch, Drake. The hit one wonder, now the watch the clock, Drake. Always playing victim, Drake, but it's all just a ploy, Drake. The manipulator, always acting coy, Drake. Talking about your struggles, but it's hard to relate. Drake, the millionaire, your pain's all fake. You used to be the man, now you're just a show. Drake, the empty fossil lost in your own hell. Drake, your legacy is fading. Now your name is losing. Drake, the low student being replaced. Drake, claiming you the GOAT, but you ain't earned the stripes. Drake, the fallacy lost in the hype. Drake, your flows once fresh, now you're outdated. Drake, the relic, your time's been deflated. Drake, always chasing trends, now never stayed on the pace. Drake, the follower just lost in the race. Drake, your image is crumbling, your mask is slipping. Drake, the actor, the decade's been ripping. Drake, used to have the world, now you got none. Drake, the fallen idol, your reign is done. Drake, talking about your wins, but where's the loss? Drake, the pretender at a great cost. Drake, your name's been dragged, your reputation torn. Drake, the faded star, your legacy is worn. Drake, you're addicted to porn, mate. You like the little kids, cause it gives you horny, mate. You claiming you the man, but it's all just a ruse. Drake, the empty shell, nothing left to lose, mate. Used to be on top, now you're looking up. Drake, the fallen king, time to give it up. Drake, your bars used to hit, now they missed the mark. Drake, the shadow fading in the dark. Drake, always talking big, but you ain't got the clout. Drake, the talker, your time's running out. Drake, your built fame on lies, now it's crashing down. Drake, the fallen star, losing your crown. Drake, your rhymes used to sizzle, now they fizzle out. Drake, the pretender, your ends without a doubt. Drake, used to be a leader, now you're trailing behind. The last been losing your mind. Your empire's crumbling, built on side ground. Drake, the fixate, nowhere to be found, mate. Drake, talking about your struggle, but now it's hard to believe. Drake, the millionaire, living a reprieve. Drake, your songs were once moved, but now they just bore. Drake, the hollow man, can't rap no more. Drake, you used to be the future, now you're the past. Drake, the forgotten, your fame didn't last. Drake, claiming you didn't best, claiming you the best, but you ain't even close. Drake, you're the fallen star, a forgotten ghost. Drake, your name once shin, now it's starting to dim. Drake, the pretender, your future's looking grim. Drake, used to be the man, now you're just a joke. Drake, the fallen king, your legacy's broke. Drake, talking about your reign, but it's all just a lie. Drake, the illusion, your end is high. Drake, your verses once fire, now they barely speak. Drake, yeah. Beat that, Drake. Beat that. I dare you try.